People think that they know how to lose weight because they did it once or they did it multiple times, because they started a diet, they lost a bit of weight, let's say for the first few weeks, and then when they stopped the diet or they couldn't carry it on, they then gained the weight back. But what they derive from that is that the diet itself works, that they know how to lose weight, but for whatever reason they didn't have the willpower, or they couldn't keep it up. They didn't have the motivation, the determination, whatever it is, or the discipline to do it, to keep it up. And so they infer that they know how to lose weight, but they blame themselves. They can't do it. And if you think about it, it's like the ultimate. This is why it's so easy to sell quick fix weight loss, because it's like the ultimate scam. Because if you lose weight and then you give up and blame yourself for it, you have a product that you like. It's a win-win situation for people selling these things, because you're not going to go back to them and say your product doesn't work. You're going to blame yourself for not being able to do it. And it happens to most people. So people will tell me all the time, I know how to lose weight, I just can't keep it up, or I don't have the willpower or motivation to keep it up, but I know what to do. But if we change the definition, and that's because we're defining weight loss as like a certain number on the scale over a certain period of time, usually very short. So if you say I did a diet, and it can be any diet, most diets, for the first 4 weeks I lost 5 kilos. That diet worked really well for me. And that's how we define weight loss. I lost this X amount of kilos or pounds on the scale, but then I couldn't keep it up, and then blah, blah, blah. But if you change the definition of successful weight loss to, it can still be numerical, X amount of kilos or pounds on the scale, but then I maintain that weight loss for, let's say, 12 months at a minimum, ideally maybe 24 months. If we change the definition of weight loss successfully to that, then most people don't know how to lose weight and have never done that successfully. And if a program was to sell you weight loss with maintenance for the next 2 years, or your money back or whatever, then regardless of how you feel about it, regardless of whether you can continue it or not, then we would say that we've never been able to do that, or most people would say they want their money back, or that program didn't work for me. But every diet works by letting you fight against yourself. So you start the diet, you lose a little bit of weight, and then you just end up in this like vicious cycle of weight loss where the diet becomes untenable, you can't keep it up, and then you feel guilt, I can't do this, and then you stop, and then you regain the weight, and then you find something else, and it's a continuous vicious cycle. And it happens to most people, and those people don't know how to lose weight. So if you change the definition and you made it a maintenance over a long period of time, then most people who are currently overweight or obese or struggling with losing weight would have to admit that they don't know how to do that. And if you do know how to do that, then you should be able to replicate it. So for example, I've lost weight before. I've been overweight before, and I have lost that weight and then maintained it for over 2 years. And so I would say that I know how to lose weight, and I know how to successfully maintain that weight loss. If you've done it before, you can do it again because you understand the fundamentals, or you understand what it takes to maintain that weight loss. I think Alex Hormozi has something like this for business, right? Like if you look at it like a game, level 1, level 2, level 3, each level takes you a significant amount of time to get through. You get through level 1, you complete it. You get through level 2, you complete it. You get through level 3, you complete it. If you then have to go back and repeat the game again from the beginning and start again from the beginning, you would race through to level 3 really quickly, way quicker than if you had to do each level for the first time. And weight loss is a similar thing. If you understand the fundamentals of losing weight and then maintaining that weight loss, and you had to go back and do it again, if I gain weight over the next like 6, 7, 8 months, for whatever reason, I would know what to do, and it wouldn't take me as long as it did the first time because I understand the fundamentals. If you're looking at someone for that kind of advice and they can't explain to you how to define the fundamentals or process of weight loss over a long period of time, then they don't understand how to lose weight. Almost any diet, anything you do, you will get instant, quick results from. It could be a keto diet, it could be a low carb diet, it could be a low calorie diet, any diet. All of them give you early results, and everyone falls into this false sense of optimism where they go, oh my God, this is the diet that works for me. Like I'm 2 weeks in, I'm feeling good, I've lost a bunch of weight, I've lost, like, the scales have changed, I feel better, people are complimenting me, and it's 3 weeks after that everyone's given it up. That is not a successful diet. And every diet works. Most diets that you buy work like that. If you have not ever managed to lose weight, keep it off for a number of years, and you can't explain the processes or system or framework that you followed to do that, then unfortunately you don't really know how to lose weight. And unless you have conquered that, you will always struggle because of this vicious cycle, because you keep falling for this, like, false promises of quick weight loss, quick weight. And the more it happens to you, the more people tend to then look for the next miraculous thing, the even quicker thing, because every cycle creates a cycle of guilt and shame where you feel like you gave it up because you're a failure. And so then you look for the next thing that's going to be almost non-committal, because a little part of you is like, I'm going to fail at this. And so you pick the next thing hoping this is the next miraculous thing, which is not going to require you to put in too much effort. And so many people fall into that. So the next time they go to lose weight, they want to look for something that's even easier or less committal, because they know deep down that they probably are going to end up blaming themselves again for losing weight. And so if it wasn't something that required too much effort or too much of a commitment, then it won't feel as much of a failure. If you want to lose weight successfully over a long period of time, you need to understand the fundamentals of weight loss, and you need to follow those for a long period of time. You need to successfully lose weight and then keep that weight off. And there is going to be a little bit of ups and downs in there, but in general, you should see a downward trend of weight loss and weight loss maintenance over a long period of time. And then you know how to lose weight. The next video I'm going to do on this vicious cycle of weight loss and how, in detail, on how it works and why it happens. And then hopefully a video on how to get over that and how to break free from that cycle. But this video today, the takeaway point, if you are one of those people that thinks, I know how to lose weight, I've done it before, but I just can't keep it up, or I can't motivate you. The reality is you don't know how to lose weight. You just keep falling for things that give you quick results, but with no real long-term success. That is it for today. And next video, hopefully, let's cover this vicious cycle, and I will see you there.